A lot of guys tend to have these thoughts where they feel shit about themselves and they feel worthless and they don't know what to quite do with themselves in life. They don't know where to go and what they want, right? And what this eventually leads to is just feeling sad and depressed and even deleting themselves. Guys, you can't live like this. Look, life for a guy is really hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard, but that's what also makes life so great because it's filled with challenges. And when you do these challenges, you level up and you become better and better to the point where you're at the top of the mountain and people look up to you and you get all of these opportunities. But you're never going to get there unless you start now. Respectfully, you have to stop feeling shit about yourselves. You have to stop feeling like you're not worth much. You have to stop feeling like you don't know where you're going. And you need to take a look of reflection. You need to sit down and you need to analyze what you want to do in life, where you want to go, and all of these things. Because a man is most happy when he has a purpose he is working towards. And even if you achieve that purpose, you just come up with a better one, a harder one to achieve. So many guys feel like deleting themselves and they feel like shit. Society treats them like shit. It doesn't value guys unless you're at the top of the top. And that's the way it's kind of always been. But the good news is, with the age we are in, I know the world is fucked, but with technology, with social media, with all of these opportunities, you can make the most of them to your advantage in order to become the best version of yourself, right? Society is disrespectful towards men. We've seen it. We're in the age of feminism now. All the TV shows are about women. All the songs are about women empowerment, right? I get it. It's bullshit. You don't want to see that. You want manly shit, right? You want shit that helps you as a guy. I'm telling you, you have to really do some self-work and analyze what you want out of life. What you want to try, where you want to go, what you want to achieve, what type of women you want. And you also have to remove the distractions you have. You have to cut out any addictions you have. Only, right? And when you cut that shit out and you start utilizing the free time to work towards your goals and your purpose, that is when you will feel true happiness. Because men aren't supposed to be fully happy. Yes, we should have happiness in our lives, but men don't live for the purpose of just being happy. That doesn't exist. That is fake. And that's another lie society tries to tell people in general, right? Life isn't about being happy, guys. Life is about building yourself up as best as you can and passing it down onto the next generation of reproduction. That is the true meaning of life. Now, obviously, I stand for God and believe in God. So I also believe doing that for God as well. But the whole purpose of life is to build yourself up. The more you sit there in your house, depressed, thinking, but not taking action and feeling shit about yourself, the more it's going to get worse. You need to actually get out, build things, do things you want to do, ignoring the addictions you have, any vices you have, limiting them as much as possible. Stop tolerating shit from people who don't give a fuck about you, who just tolerate you, especially with family and friends, right? Stop being around people who are jealous and envious of you. They want nothing good for you at all. Their negative energy and thoughts will impact your life. So you really have to do the self-work and analyze these things and just say, you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm going to make a change. I'm not going to give a fuck about what people think. And I'm just going to dedicate myself towards something. When I achieve that something, I'm going to achieve something bigger and bigger. I'm going to find a good woman who respects me. I'm going to pass it down onto my kids, and they're going to become even better than me and my woman. So don't feel shit about yourselves. Every guy goes through this period of life. It's completely normal. But what a lot of guys get wrong is staying in this phase of life. You need to move on. It's only when you start moving on and making a change where you start really improving and feeling good about yourselves. So I hope you got some value from this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel for future updates. And with that being said, I'm Jay and I'm gone.